So today I just want to talk a little bit about the role that your arms play in the downswing and the role that the body plays and in what kind of order. And I think sometimes it's important to maybe just see the swing, if you like, with just the arms working in isolation. So really from the top of the swing, essentially what's happening is your arms are dropping and falling and the club head gets below and behind the hands. Okay, so without any kind of body motion, this is pretty much the action of the arms as you're starting down. There's not really a great deal of outward movement with the arms. This is where golfers can get into a bit of a muddle. A lot of the outward motion is actually created by the body rotation, which will have the effect of then throwing those arms out towards the ball. So you can see when it's all pieced together, it looks relatively normal. But if we just look at what the arms do on their own, it's going to look something like this, and then the body motion allows that golf club to get kicked out towards the ball. So if you're a player who struggles with a bit of an outside-in path, then I'd have you focus a little bit more on the feeling of the arms dropping and falling, keeping that club head essentially behind you and behind your hands for about as long as you feel like you dare on the downswing. Now, if you're one of the rarer players who actually gets the club a bit too far on the inside, then I'd have you feel a little bit more about the rotation piece to try and kick the arms outward so that club doesn't swing into the ball a little too much from the inside. But again, when you then start to sort of piece it all together, depending on what your movement needs to be, it's going to look something like that, and it kind of looks like a normal motion. But if we just separate the movement and just look at what the arms do in isolation, it's a very different movement. So the hands and arms and club are really creating the downward piece. The motion of the body creates that outward piece on the downswing.